And welcome to another edition of Unhinged Music Reactions. How's it going, Doug?
Another edition.
Another edition, yeah. It's a new edition.
Yeah.
I meant episode.
Well, yeah. But of course it's another episode. Otherwise
of course.
It would have been the last one.
Yeah, that's true. I should be very specific.
Sorry for me. I'm fine with it. So I have an interesting one for you. This just in, because I had some things picked out, but they're going on the back burner. Because interesting, we did a reaction to, remember Jonathan Chase?
Yes.
Bass player with Asperger's.
Right.
And we watched his TED Talk.
Yeah, he talked all about how he visualizes the music and sees colors and notes and patterns and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And just, how it made him into the musician he is.
Right.
And he actually contacted me, how he really loved it and appreciated that we covered his TED Talk.
Yes.
So when he wrote to me, he was talking about his mentor, which is Scott Pemberton, an amazing guitar player. So I figured, well, it's kind of a no-brainer that we would react to it. And he has an interesting story. He was telling me, and I'm looking at it now, but he is an incredible guitar player, but very unorthodox, because he was hit by a taxi while riding his bike home from a gig, and he suffered a traumatic brain injury, he almost died. So he had to relearn how to play the guitar, and so plays it in an interesting way. But he said that he is the best guitarist you've never heard of.
Okay.
So we'll check out, and it was actually funny because the video is Scott Pemberton's band playing a song called Elbow Grease.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked to see, it says performed and filmed at Sweet Pea Music Festival in Bozeman, Montana. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, why do I know Bozeman, Montana? And the irony, because I saw it on Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
Sheldon, who's clearly Asperger's, I forget what the episode was. He wanted to leave Pasadena and was picking out places to live, and that based on his crazy criteria, and he picked Bozeman, Montana.
Yes.
So how strange that they're playing in Bozeman, Montana.
That's awesome. That's hilarious.
So just saw this just before we went on. Yeah, so that was funny.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to listening to some Scott Pemberton coming up. All right, here we go. Elbow Grease by the Scott Pemberton Band.
Out some choreography, you'll see in a little bit. Pretty excited about it.
Fantastic so far.
Get where you want to be with hard work. And how do you get the work done? You got to do it. There's just one thing that can keep you from your dreams. That's if you quit. Let's get this job done. I say 1, 2, go.
The groove.
Pretty cool, right? Elbow grease. And as I say, get after it, get after it. Sing that again. Well, how do you get where you want to be? With hard work. How do you get the work done? You got to do it. There's just one thing that can keep you from your dreams. That's if you quit. Let's get this job done. I say 1, 2, go. And how do you get where you want to be? With hard work. And how do you get the work done? You got to do it. There's just one thing that can keep you from your dreams. That's if you quit. Let's get this job done. I say 1, 2, go. Now when you first set foot there on any mountain, you can have no idea what you find there at the top. Yeah, because dreams are made real by strings of process. So there's just one thing to do. Get after it, 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 get after it. Well, come on. Get after it, get after it, get after it. Well, come on. Let's say, get after it, get after it, get after it. Well, come on. Get after it, get after it. Elbow grease! Seriously, thank you so much.
Seriously.
Wow, that was so
That was
very
different.
very jam bandy.
I
which,
thought the same.
which
That's where I was going to go with that.
for me, I love jam bands. I'm a big
I know you do.
jam band fan. But it is an acquired taste, and it is something that you can only take so much of before you start feeling like, all right, let me take a break.
Well, this definitely had that feel, but it wasn't the self-indulgent jam band where
No.
they're going for 15 minutes and they're just, showing
Exactly.
off. So
That's what I was going to say, is that it was restrained in that
Right.
sense, but still showcased their talents. I dug it. I thought it was very cool.
Yeah,
And
I also thought that Steve's stage presence. I don't know. I had a little Les Claypool in my head, just sort of the way his stage presence was kind of similar. I don't know why I
Yeah.
thought that, but
Yeah.
it's kind of similar.
Yeah, no, I could totally see that.
I had a great groove though, right from the start.
Oh, man.
because that's the kind of groove that we always like.
Right.
The fast strumming, but
Yep.
that just groove ass bass, great snare on the drums.
Right.
Yeah.
No, and I thought when he laid the guitar down flat and started playing it, I'm like, I've tried that before. I've tried playing it more like a piano. So it sounds like garbage.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
I've seen Ingwe do that live, and Black Star, and Jeff Healey, of course.
Yeah, well,
the strange exception, but yeah, it's very.
It's
but you
not
can
easy
tell
to be
that
accurate that way.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Well, sure, and bending, but that's why Jeff was so.
But
the way he
yeah,
would bend those notes like Stevie bends, but yeah.
yeah,
But yeah, I thought it was really good. There, obviously, you haven't seen the best of him. Obviously, this was kind of a more fun song.
right.
But you can tell they're all incredible musicians.
Yep.
You just can tell by the beats the drummer was using, the bass line, and so that's cool because they can jump around a lot and still really be in command of their instruments, rather than punk bands that knew 3 chords and were
Yeah.
jumping around. It just fucked up the whole chords and the singing. And
Right.
this, they were actually was still great.
Yeah.
with them
Oh,
jumping
totally.
around.
No, and it was what I liked about it, I think, was its simplicity. For one, it wasn't like a lot of times you'll hear, I don't know, I call them festival bands or jam bands and that sort of thing, and they've got 6-7 guys up on stage doing a bunch of stuff. This
Yeah.
was like very
guys.
straightforward, 3 guys doing what they do best. The bassist was great. I thought.
Yeah, I don't
loved his
know. I don't
groove.
know how we can keep that bass groove.
Mhm.
Maybe Jonathan can chime in here, but how does he keep that bass groove jumping? I can't
Yeah.
even do it. I have to, how the hell does he do that? It's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, no.
I totally dug it. Right up my alley. I mean, I love this kind of groove rock. You know, you
Oh,
lay
yeah.
down a groove and then you just improv over it, and you just try to, feel the music, and I love that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, but really good musicianship. And I
Yeah,
know he plays with very, because he's played with Jonathan, I know, and he was telling me, and that they play a lot of odd time signatures,
yeah,
which would also indicate a more talented musician.
yeah. Oh,
So be
absolutely.
interesting to hear some more, but which I'll dive in further. But this was fun. This is good, and it will
Yeah.
appeal to the masses too.
Well, I loved it, and hopefully you loved it. If you did, please hit thumbs up, hit subscribe, and hit that bell so that you get notified whenever we come out with new videos.
Yes, thank you, Jonathan Chase. If you haven't caught our video on Jonathan Chase, go check it out, and also check out his other music. He's great.
Yeah. All right. Until next time, rock and
What was the song called? Elbow Grease.
roll. Elbow grease.